Greetings, I'm Elijah Suncard 19, and here's a pick a card reading for financial abundance. All right, you just want to shuffle them. Okay, we have pile number 1 here. I'm going to put a tree agate on top of it. Pile number 2, natural citrine. Pile number 3, we have black chalcedony. And pile number 4, we have larimar. Okay, so just take a minute, pause, and think about which pile you're being drawn to. Which one is calling you? Which one is going to give you the message that you need to receive? Pile number 1, here we go. Here's a tree agate. All right, we have Page of Cups, Death card, King of Swords, Two of Wands reversed, Lovers reversed. Okay. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Page of Cups reversed. And to me, this is a card about really being able to know what you want and saying, all right, I kind of know what I want, but I'm not really sure what I want. And so it's like, do you feel like you deserve to have financial abundance? Do you want financial abundance? Do you feel like you've been putting yourself in a position to be financially abundant? Or do you feel like, I don't really deserve it? It's sort of like a guilty mindset. Like, I'm not really sure if I deserve to have financial abundance. Am I allowed? Do I have what it takes to be financially abundant? Or, is it, up to somebody else? Or is it like, oh man, I'm guilty. I've done all these things with my money. I haven't taken care of my money. And, why would I deserve to be financially abundant? Where other people have, more talent than me. They have more luck than me, more skill than me. Why do I deserve it? So it's like, this sense of deserving and feeling like you do deserve to have financial abundance, which leads us to the Death card reversed and saying that you got to transition into a place where you feel like you deserve to have abundance. And so you can let go of any sense of guilt or any sense of like not really, believing that you can really have it. And so that's a big step there, that transition from I don't deserve it to I do deserve it. And next we have the King of Swords. And so the King of Swords has a lot to do with the words that you use and the words that you don't use. And so can you change your vocabulary? Can you change the way you talk about your finances and the way that you earn money? And can you use different words and say, you know what, I am deserving, and start to believe it on an inner core level, on a deep level, saying, you know what, I do deserve to have financial abundance. I do deserve to have money. I deserve to have nice things. I don't need to be poor. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. And being like someone who doesn't have stable finances, I believe in myself, and I believe that the universe and the world can say, hey, I deserve to be financially abundant. I deserve to have what I have. And so can you change your inner dialogue, which sort of changes your inner values, your inner acceptance, your place in the world? It has a lot to do with the way you talk to yourself. And that leads us next to the Two of Wands reversed. And so it's just a lot of, literally we have 5 reverse cards here. So it's about blockages. It's about you being able to move forward, move past. And so this Two of Wands reversed is saying you need to step forward. You need to, really step into yourself and say, I have the confidence. I have the ability to do these things. I have the ability to have nice things and want nice things and, be able to take care of myself and maybe even take care of other people. And so being financially stable, being financially responsible, and being able to enjoy yourself and enjoy your money, enjoy your ability to provide for yourself and others, to eat properly, to have a nice vehicle that works, like just the basics as far as being financially abundant and deserving it. and being able to dress nicely, being able to eat properly. Those are all the results of being financially abundant. But if you're not willing to step forward and step into yourself and say, you know what, I really do deserve this. I really can create this for myself, and I really can enjoy this and be a part of this and not be guilty and not think about or be worried about what other people have and what they don't have, but I really can focus on what I have and what I deserve. And last, we have the Lover's card reverse. And this card will indicate that if you are in a relationship with somebody, you have to take into account their financial beliefs and their financial blueprint and their financial goals and whatnot. And so make sure that you and your lover or you and your partner are on the same page and saying, hey, we are willing to make these sacrifices so that we can be better off financially. We are willing to change our inner dialogue. We are able to grow beyond whatever place we were born in life and take it to the next level. So we don't have to feel guilty. And maybe we can learn and grow together so that we can have financial abundance, not for only for ourselves, but we can pass it down, and we can pass the mindset down and the belief that financial abundance is truly possible and we are able to obtain it. So it's not based on, just sort of this crab mentality where we stay low and we start low and we have to stay low. This is about breaking through those blocks and those barriers in your mind, saying, you know what, I may be born a certain way, I may have grown up a certain way, but I can transcend that and move beyond that. And we can do it together, and we don't have to hold each other back. We can actually push each other forward. So this is something this particular pile is all about the mindset that you can get past your current state and you can grow and you can achieve and move beyond where you started to get to that next level. I'm Elijah Suncard 19. Thank you for watching. Thank you for picking this pile. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, comment, let me know that you picked this pile and what you think about it. And be sure to share this with a friend. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Okay, up next, we have the Natural Citrine. All right, here we go. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords reversed, this is about somebody who may feel stuck or trapped with their current financial situation. It's like you've been in there so long, you've been in this situation so long, that you just don't feel like there's any way out. And it's kind of like you've sort of surrendered to that feeling of, I'm stuck. And not only am I stuck, I'm going to stay stuck no matter what I do. And so it's a situation where you have to sort of unhinge yourself. You have to sort of free yourself mentally so that you aren't stuck. You don't have to be stuck or feel stuck, that you don't have to be trapped by your current situation or you're trapped by your past. And so this is saying like, well, I've tried this, I tried that, nothing worked. I'm still wherever I'm at financially, nothing's gotten better. So this is sort of the why try, why bother kind of card. And next we have the Seven of Cups reversed here. And this card has a lot to do with the sense of just not even knowing which direction to go. It's like, you know what, I don't even if I tried, I don't even know what the first step would be. And this is like, what is the first step? I don't know. Like, I don't even know which, like, even if I did believe I could get out of this financial situation, I don't even know where to go. I don't even know what to do. Like, what should I believe? And so that leads us here to the Eight of Cups. And this is a card about movement, about action. You have to really believe in your heart that you can actually take steps forward. So sometimes you have to maybe get out of your own home a little bit, maybe go to a seminar somewhere, go to take a class, go to your local library and get a book and just start reading and just start putting yourself around new information, putting yourself around new people, putting yourself in new buildings and new situations, going for walks, taking care of your body physically. Like, a lot of this has to do with your financial situation, because if you don't believe that you can make any changes and you believe that you're stuck and you don't even know what direction to go, you're never going to take that initiating step. What do I do? Like, how do I even get started? One of the best things you can do is get a book from the library. You can go to the library and just read it at the library. You don't even necessarily have to take the book out. Like, those, they're free. You can watch YouTube videos just like you're watching right now. You can start to take some time to sort of pay attention to what are the experts saying. How do I get it on a financial plan just to get this thing moving? I may not know the whole, like, every step, but what are the first 3 steps? How do I get this thing going? And so this is about not only believing that you can change and getting and grow and get better. This is about actually taking physical steps. Like, what can you do? You know, leave your house, go down to the library, go to a friend's house, do what you got to do. Go buy a book from a bookstore and start sort of digesting new information financially. So this is like an old diet. This is finding a new diet of financial information. What are the new steps you can take? Are you even willing to sit down with maybe a financial planner? Do what you got to do to put yourself in a new situation and move and get yourself going. Up next here we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. And so this is like the sense that not only are you going to have to take care of yourself, but you're going to have to take care of your family as well. And so it's like the burden of the family, where it's like, I don't want to become too rich. I don't want to become too financially stable, because then people are going to ask me for money. And so that becomes a financial maturity thing, where once you do start to improve your finances, you don't have to worry about necessarily having other people who are going to like try to tear you down, or are going to like ask for money, or they're like, well, you know, you're doing good or whatever. You think you're better than us. Okay. So you don't have time to worry about what the family's going to think, what the family's going to do. You got to focus all your energy on creating a new path for you and the people that are in your household. Don't worry about extended family. This is like, and that happens with a lot of people. They're like, well, I would do better, but I don't want to disappoint my family. I would do better, but I don't want to outshine my siblings, or whatever the case may be. And so let that, acknowledge that if that guilt is there, if that worry is there, acknowledge that it may be there, but also lay it to rest and say, you know what, that's their problem. They can either follow the steps I'm following or not, but either way, I'm on my path. And next we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is a card about swiftness, about moving fast. You don't have time to stop and wait. You don't have time to smell the roses. This is about continuous direct action, getting stuff done, and movement. Go, go, go. Pick a path, get on it fast. Get on it sooner than later. Don't wait for all your people, whoever, to agree with you. Don't wait for your friends to approve of you. You don't have any time for that. Once you pick a path, you've gone out, you've gotten the right materials, the new information, you've let go of any family burden or whatever, and now you have picked the path and you have just full steam ahead. And you have no time to look back, no time to worry about it, because how your finances look in 2022, 23, 2024, 5 years from now, how your finances look 5 years from now have everything to do with the information that you consume and your beliefs right now. So you got to get on your horse and go. So move fast, get this thing done. You don't have time to worry about who's who or who's whatnot. You got to get this thing done, because the longer you wait, it may be harder for you to really make financial changes and to really get yourself moving. So right now is the time to strike. Get some new information, get some new thoughts, some new beliefs, some new patterns, so that later on down the line, you can look back and be very thankful that you did this for yourself. I'm Elijah Suncard 19. Thank you for watching this reading. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Comment below. Tell me why you picked this pile and what it means to you. Make sure you share and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Have a good one. Peace. Okay, up next we have the pile of Black Chalcedony. All right, here we go. Hermit reversed, 10 of Swords, 8 of Wands reversed, Justice, Page of Swords reversed. All right, so the Hermit reversed is the I'll fix all my problems on my own type of card. Everything, I'll do it on my own. I don't need any help. I don't want any help. Is that type of card, that type of energy where people are like, you know what? I don't want to be helped. I don't want anyone to help me. I want all the credit. I don't want, anyone else involved in my life. And so the thing about this card is it makes everything feel like uphill battle. Everything is some sort of someone else's problem. Like, well, not necessarily. It becomes an uphill battle where it's like, I'm doing it by myself. I'm not asking for help. And I'll have all the pride and all the accolades and all the glory are going to go to me. But I'm not willing to ask for help or be helped. And so the 10 of Swords here is a card that says, look, it's time to cut that mentality. We can't live like that anymore. We don't need to live like that anymore. And so this 10 of Swords says, let's put an end to that thought. Let's put an end to that mindset where you can't be helped by anybody else, or you have to do everything on your own. You have to be the ultimate one-man band. Okay, so if you are willing to put a stop to that and say, you know what, I'm ending that cycle, I am willing to be helped. And next we have the 8 Wands reversed. And this card indicates that you can be helped by somebody closer to you than you think. There are some people in your immediate circle who are able to help you, who are able to be there for you, who are able to support you. So you have to be able to tap into and be willing to tap into your inner circle so that you're not seeking answers, you're not seeking help from people that are, far away, or, some sort of distant relationship that you don't really have. You actually have the resources nearby, and you're able to help these people, and they're able to help you. You guys can work together, so you don't have to be the one-man band anymore. You can be somebody who really taps into your own family network, your own close friends, and they can help you financially. Maybe they give you ideas, maybe they give you support, maybe they sort of give you a little bit of feedback to get you moving in a better direction. Maybe one of them has a book, or one of them has some ideas that could really help you. Up next, we have the Justice card. And this is a card about fairness. It's about balance. It's about being reciprocal. So make sure that when you're willing to ask someone for help, you're able to help them as well. And you're actually doing both. So you're in the asking and helping state at the same time. So be willing to help people. Be willing to go out your way a little bit. Be willing to look out for your family and friends. So you are reciprocating. So you're not only someone who's asking for help, you're someone who's giving help. And you're no longer this one-man thing anymore. You're a receiver and giver of help and just friendship and loyalty. And you're just being there for somebody. So Justice card has a lot to do with balancing the scales. So you're asking for help and you're receiving help. And you'll find that things will move a lot faster for you once you're in a reciprocal state versus someone who is climbing a mountain all by themselves. And last here we have the Page of Swords reversed. And this is the idea of freeing your mind, being open to new thoughts and new words that you're saying to yourself, and say, you know what? I can follow a new path. I believe it, that I can not only stop following this by myself, I truly believe that if I follow a new path, I can help other people follow the path with me. And so being on that path, while you're on the path yourself, you give other people permission to follow the path too. And so while you're making changes to your life, I think that as you help people and they help you, and you become more reciprocal and you become more conscious of balance in your life, you're actually going to help other people better their life. And you'll have other people who will start to follow you and realize that, you know what, we really can win this game. We really can improve our finances. We can live life better. We can have opportunities for more things in our life, more financial abundance, because we're willing to work together and help each other. And then we can allow each other to grow, and we're developing each other to grow together. And so you really will start to see some people really starting to tag along and become part of this mission that you're changing your life, improving your finances, and building this thing and improving this thing so that you can live the life that you want to live. I'm Elijah Suncard 19. Thank you for reading this. Thank you for listening and watching and being here. Thank you for choosing this pile. Make sure you comment in the comment section. Why did you pick this pile? What does this mean to you? How does this relate to you? Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and share with your friends and family. Have a good one. Peace. Okay, up next we have the Larimar pile. Okay, up first here we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about removing vices and removing negative behaviors from your lifestyle, okay? Can you get rid of, or what do you need to do to get rid of negative behaviors, negative thoughts that are holding you back? The Ace of Swords says it's time to trim the fat. It's time to get rid of habits and addictions. Get rid of your vices, because they are in the way of you growing and developing yourself so that you can improve financially. Up next, we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles has everything to do with building something. Building something that's not only stable right now, but building something that's stable and it will last into the future. Be willing to grow and develop into the future in the state of going to the next level. Okay, so not only living for the moment, but starting to take your financial plan and thinking more long-term with your finances. Starting to think, how do I grow something that could actually live longer than me? So is this a company? Is this a business? Is this a brand? Is this a house of some sort of thing that can be passed down to other people? And it may not just be money itself, but it can be knowledge or wisdom or books or learning. Maybe you're writing a book, something like that, where you can, or even a blog, something where you can trim the fat and now start to build something that's more permanent, something that's more worthwhile. So it has a state, this is a state of leveling up. Like whatever you've been doing lately, there's actually a new level that you can go to. There's something higher or a better work that you could be doing. Up next here we have the Three of Swords reversed. And this is the fear that if you become financially abundant, if you really start to make some money and build something and really grow as a person, that you're going to leave other people behind. And you feel bad. You're like, I've got these friends. They've been there. They're so loyal. They're there for me. I've been friends with this person since the second grade. Whatever the case may be. And so you got to understand that sometimes when you're going to level up, some people are going to stay where they are, and that's not your fault. That's not your problem. Allow them to stay where they are. And if they want to level up with you, if they want to go to the next level, and if you want to bring them along with you, more than welcome to do that. You're definitely able to do that if you want to, but you got to shed that fear. Like, I don't want to leave my friends behind. I don't want to leave my family behind. I don't want to become this new person and all of a sudden my people don't know who I am anymore. And it's like, no. You got to level up. It's time for you to go to the next level. You're being called to go to the next level. And if you don't answer this call, you might be stuck where you are. And you really, this might be your chance to really level up and get to the next level. And don't squander it because you're worried about how your close friends will feel because they weren't willing to put in the work. They weren't willing to level up themselves. Up next here we have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is a card about the harvest. This is a card saying, hey, do the work. Do the work. Don't worry about the results right away. We're thinking long term. So do the incremental work. Do whatever you got to do. Create the brand, create the business, write the book, start a blog, whatever it is that you need to be doing to get you to the next level. Building a house, buying a house, taking care of your finances, getting rid of debt. Whatever that next level is for you, whatever you got to do is don't seek immediate gratification. Don't think it's going to happen overnight. Don't think it's going to be like, oh, well, I tried for 2 months and nothing happened. It's like, no. This is like a 5-year plan. You got to try for 5 years. And if you don't see any results in 5 years, be willing to go 6. Okay. So this is not the overnight instant gratification. This is work that's going to be done repeatedly over and over again. New habits, new behaviors to create a better version of yourself 3, 4, 5 years down the road. Okay. So this is thinking long term. If you can't, whatever your new actions are going to be, whatever this new level of you is going to be, if you don't feel like you can sustain that for 10 years, then don't do it. Okay. Only partake in behaviors that you know that you're not thinking 30 days, 60 days. You're thinking long term. Like, don't say, oh, well, I'll do this for 30 days. I'll do this for 3 months. Like, no. I'll do this for 10 years. Think long term. New behaviors, new habits. Get rid of vices. Thinking long term. And lastly, here we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. And this is a card of generosity. And it says that the more blessings that you're willing to give to other people, to share with other people, to help other people grow and develop, bringing your team along with you, the more generous you can be, the more prosperous you can become. And so the more you can give away of your time, talents, behavior, your efforts, your own money, the more you can give away, the more you can share and allow other people to grow, the better off you're going to be financially and the better off you'll be in your life in general. Okay. So I know there's a sense of guilt here. There's a sense of feeling like I'm going to leave my friends behind. I'm going to leave my family behind because you may not feel like they're going to want to level up and grow with you. And that's fine. Okay. They have the right to their own path and they have the right to even, talk bad about you if they want to. But you got to let everybody know, hey, it's my time to shine. It's my time to grow. It's my time to be on a better path. It's my time to level up. And I'm going to get a team of people who are willing to level up with me. And we're able to take some long-term financial actions. We're willing to pay off the debt, save some money, make the right investments. We're willing to grow and develop ourselves. And we're going to make these long-term behaviors. And then we'll be able to reciprocate and give back to other people and help other people go along that same path. Because the more energy you have going in the right direction, the more vices you can get rid of, the more positive behaviors that you can do, the more you give permission for other people to do the same. And as you give them permission, you get a chance to grow, develop, and move in the right direction. I'm Elijah Suncard 19. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for picking this particular reading. Make sure you comment below. Let me know why you picked this one and what it means to you. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, you share, and of course, you're subscribed to the channel. All right, have a good one. Peace.